The ultimate goal in life is to hopefully live a life that when somebody sees you, meets you, or hear about you, that they want to mimic not your life, but mimic the disciplines that you practice.
What's the cost? Because to truly be great at something, you have to kind of almost abandon everything.
What keeps your spirit strong when the pressure rises?
A successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus.
I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life a champion.
It's okay to be alone. It's also okay to be unhappy. It's okay to be unhappy sometimes, man. It's okay to say, you know what, man, I'm up. So you gotta go to the truth first. Who are you? Get really accountable. And say, okay, who am I? What's the truth about me? Get to that dark place in your mind. Figure out. It may take months, it may take years. Figure out your purpose. Figure out what you want to be in life.
You have to move like everything is working out in your favor. If you have a single doubt, it will crumble you. If you have any negative self-talk towards your dream, then it is going to destroy you. There's a quote that I really love. Nothing can destroy iron like its own rust.
When something ends, it ends because it was supposed to end, okay? There's something better coming. And so when you feel ready, change your story from heartache and heartbreak and insecurity and drama to the lesson that you learned. Because remember, if it's not love, it's a lesson.
Pain and suffering are actually sacred. They're actually a blessing in disguise, because they take you out of your normal day-to-day routines and they show you what life is really like. Life is harsh. It's difficult. There's death is waiting you. But you're living in this kind of floating world where you're completely, outside of that. You think everything's just fine. But when you're suffering, you're directly confronting the reality of life.
Our ability to withstand trials, our ability to be able to go through difficult things. So there's a level of resilience and accountability and discipline. So to me, toughness is not how little you get knocked down. Toughness is, do I get back up? Do I try it again? Do I pivot? Or do I give up?
You almost have to be insane a little bit to have such blind faith in something that you can't see.
The most important question to ask yourself is, what pain are you willing to endure in your life, rather than what pleasure do you want? So whatever pursuit it is that you're going through, whatever challenges are placed in front of you, realize that there is value in stepping outside of their comfort, that on the other side of discomfort is something valuable. We're told that worthwhile things are difficult to attain, because if they weren't difficult to attain, they wouldn't be worthwhile.
If you want it, you gotta go get it. It's not about today, it's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all gonna be on a whole nother stratosphere.
Live short. Go harder than you did last year.
You need to become the ideal version of who you think you were meant to become, where it is this effortless and joyful human experience of continually growing into a better version of yourself as a way of life.
Purpose. No one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be. So in purpose, you have to create your own purpose. And in evolution, we have to evolve towards that purpose. It's easier to live when you have goals to meet.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly.
You need to make a change somewhere. Know that this is your opportunity to separate yourself out from the pack.
every other person feels the exact same way. They also feel the hunger, they also feel the fatigue, they also feel the lack of motivation, and every other person that you're competing with also feels it.
If you're someone who's always doing things other people aren't willing to do, you always max out, you always go to the next level, you convince yourself you deserve to win. You can take low self-esteem, low identity, low confidence, and change it over time by building this habitual addiction to doing one more, this obsession of one more.
The way to discover what you were put on earth for is to go back into your past, list the times you felt most fulfilled, and then see if you can draw a line through them. What have you truly loved thus far? What has ever uplifted your soul? What has dominated and delighted it at the same time? Assemble these revered objects in a row before you, and perhaps they will reveal a law by their nature and their order, the fundamental law of your very self.
Fall in love with what you have to do. The motivation is love. You're starting to see it even before it happens. When you fall, don't beat yourself up. Begin again, over and over and over again.
And people think that law of attraction is something that they can believe in or not believe in, when in reality, it's happening whether you recognize it or not. Because if you go back and track your thoughts and you audit your thoughts honestly, you are living the existence that you believe you deserve to live right now. So when you learn to control that, just like we're talking about this, through learning, accepting it as true, and then practicing the skill set, you get better and better and better and better.
So much value in what you unlearn. Sometimes the best thing you can do is unlearn some things. We're always going after learning something new, that we want to learn. But sometimes your biggest breakthrough is in what you unlearn, and then you relearn. You have to disrupt that soil in order to plant a new seed to grow a new fruit.
Worrying about what everybody else is doing, stop looking at what everybody else is doing, and stay focused on what it is that you feel God has called you to do specifically. That's your greatness, that's where your power is.
The most important thing in the world is what you believe about yourself. That's the most important thing. Your entire experience is fabricated out of what you believe about yourself.
Failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up.